our St. Joseph Conference system again. And what we're going to do is now is an existing client. You click on existing client here. Now we're looking, someone comes in, for instance. We're going to use our old friend George Parrish again, so you can see how this thing works. But all you have to do is enter part of the last name. Say, what is your last name? It says Parrish. So it's P-A-R. Hit the select button. It's going to bring up everyone with P-A-R in our last name. We find George right on top here. Could be anywhere in here. So we'll click on that. We bring up the same record we used when we did a new client. So what you would do here, it comes back and say, okay, are you still on 123 Any Street, phone number, etc. Just double check those things. And when you're in here, make sure that the sex is correct and the age is in here. Very important. I typically will do right now is I'm going to go over to non-financial assistance real quick. See the last time they were in. Now they're allowed to come in once every 30 days. So if they were here this last week, well, I said, well, see, you were just here last week. And saying, well, I think it would help you right now. Yeah, depending on the circumstances, we might give them a little bit of food or something, but we would indicate to that to the pantry that they were just in, just give them a little bit, maybe a couple of cans of vegetables or whatever, you know, something they maybe really need. Then, let's go over the household. We'll say, okay, we have Dick, Mary, and Tom Parrish there with you, and we have an Al Wilson, your grandparent, basically still with you. Let's say the grandparent moved out. Well, we have one thing here called inactive. Now, a lot of times, a spouse might leave for a while. It does happen. They separate. They're living apart. Let's say the grandparent moved out. If we check this box right there, it shows inactive. Now watch what happens when I hit calculate statistics. The total household is now 4 instead of 5. Although 4 people are listed here, plus the client back here. There are actually 5 people in the record, but 1 is inactive. Another thing I want to point out is we had, of course, this 1/1/2000. If, for instance, they don't know the birth date or something of someone in their household, when they come in, they've got friends living with them, and we guessed at one, you ask them the birth date again. Now, this 1/1/2000, you're done. But this yellow indicates there might be an issue there. So let's say it really was 11/22/1950, which I'll be old. But let's just do that. I'm going to highlight that and hit the delete key. And then I'm going to enter that date, 11/22/50. Hit the enter key and we're done there. Next we go to income and expenses. Let's see if anything's changed here. If they're still the same, that's fine. If they're not, either use the arrow keys, the up and down, to move through here. Let's say the food stamps changed to $16. Enter 16 there and hit the enter key. Unless you want to, you don't really have to hit the update. I will, so you can see the change there of their income. Then, under non-financial assistance, they're in for food again, so you would just click here for food. Hopefully he's been a month later. This is just an example, so food again. And financial assistance, you see they did get for water. So let's say they brought in another utility payment they want to help with. Well, we cannot help them. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait till next year because you've just already received our maximum for the year. One thing I did miss during the new client is we have one more field that we use called Client Notes. You click on there, Don't put a date in again here. Just put your initials. So that's -CS. Hit the enter key and brings you over to notes. You can enter paragraphs here if you want to. And I'm going to indicate that a client was in for our electric bill help. We're unable to assist since they have already received assistance this year. All right, return. You see it disappeared? Don't worry about it. It's in the system. And I'll show you that in a moment. So we're done with this client. Again, we hit the exit. I'll bring it